Okay. Hello. We are back to another stream of Dark Souls 3. Last time we got through Farron Keep and took out the Abyss Watchers. We are now heading towards the Catacombs of Karthus. Also, sorry if I sound really hoarse. I'm just starting to get over like a cold that I got from my parents. So hopefully I'll be able to get better before Thanksgiving, but chances are I'm probably not. But you know, game must go on.
I know you. Been some time. I just dropped in to see how she's getting on. Now, what are you playing at with this circus? This cesspool of doddering old folk and degenerates. Couldn't be better. She must fit in perfectly here. This place is a cesspool of doddering old folk and degenerates. Couldn't hope for better. She must fit in. This couldn't.
Hey Dean, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, you know, family germs get around. Yeah, prepping was alright. I had to help with some, what's it called? Thawing out the turkey, which required we had to do an extra day of heating it up or warming it up a little bit. But we had to do it through dunking it in water, dumping out the water, rinse and repeat every half hour. So I was like, I'm not about to stop every half hour, go off for 5 minutes to do that, and then come back and do it again. If it was like every hour, I would have tolerated a bit more, since I stream between 2 to 3 hours. But like, that's something I didn't want to get up and keep doing. So yeah, that's why I didn't stream yesterday.
Oh, Champion of Ash, welcome back. Do you wish to hear a tale?
I have to update my list.
Have a pleasant journey. I pray for your safety.
My checklist, but I also need more money to get it. And also Orbeck's here. Anyway, also there was, like, what's her face? I forget what her name is. Cirrus? Dark Moon Lady. I think the main reason I ever got sick as a kid was because my sister would get me sick. My sisters both went to ballet school when they were little, places that are germ infected. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, comes from, like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like you can track where the sickness came from. But hopefully I'll be better. It's mostly all in my chest right now, so that's why, like, I've got a Ricola in my mouth. So if you hear a little bit of clacking or slapping, that's from the Ricola. And if I cough any time in between, my apologies. It's not COVID. I believe it's not COVID. That's the good thing about it. Also, I'm gonna be trying to do. I might interrupt my progress, just so I could try to collect more Covenant stuff, because I realized I tried farming stuff on a different file, only to realize that I might not be able to easily transverse it over to this file for the sake of achievements. So I might try to do a bit more Covenant stuff while we progress, either PvP or co-op stuff. So, you know, that's what we're gonna be doing. Oh god. Gotcha. Ow. Ah, damn it. This is going to sound silly, but hang on, let me get my great magic weapon. Ah, you bastard, I heard you around the corner. It's going to sound silly, but the greatest pumpkin pie I've ever had is from Aldi. I only tried a pumpkin pie recently. Oh, I just got stabbed above me. And I got stabbed in front of me. In pie recently, but hang on. Headless bastard kept getting the best of me, but it's amazing good. Is it? That's good. Also, I don't know. I looked into my chat filters, and I've turned off like all word filters or whatever. So hopefully, you don't have to go the extra step of spelling out products and stuff. Hopefully, I mean. But like, the only downside is like, you know, that also lead to people who possibly wants to say rude things in the chat, but you should be able to get away without having to worry about saying products. Test Walmart, Netflix, Tubi, Aldi. There you go. Yeah, I looked into it. Like I thought, like there would be like a weird like default list they have, but I couldn't find any words in there, so I just said, I'll just let them say whatever. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the ass. Ow. That's a lot of heavy blood loss. How much did I lose? I was sick last Christmas, so so I went to Walgreens to get medicine. They already had a full Valentine's Day section up on Christmas. That's so weird how quick holidays go. Oh, look at that. See, this is what I mean by, like, we're probably gonna stop every so often. Oh, there's Andre. Or Henri. We're gonna have our, what's it called? Warriors of Sunlight Covenant on, just so we have it easier to collect. We need 30 Covenant. Some Covenant stuff we only need to get 10. The other we need 30 because they have it set up so, like, you know, rings or magic are in the 10 rank, but then sometimes you got to go all the way in to 30. Anyway, who's this? Artorias? That's not Artorias, but hello. Oh god. There he goes. Oh god. People get annoyed over Christmas stuff being in stores during Halloween, so it was weird to see stores do that with Christmas as well. Yeah. Because that's the thing, is like, that's the only other major holiday. Oh, I'm dead. Nope, just kidding. How underwhelming of a counterattack if you're not even gonna show, if you're not even gonna have me have the stab animation sound. Cool. Oh. Cool, that spell doesn't work when there's a roof. Okay, so is Andre here? No. I guess not. I can't aim over there. Run. Oh god. Oh, Artorias. Well, I tried to help. Anyway, moving on in our game. Here, you know what? I'll write it here in case anyone comes by Henri.
Oh, hello. How very fortunate. Have you seen my companion, Horace? To my shame, I was snared by a trap and we've become separated. I've not been able to find him since. Yes, I see. Horace is a valiant knight. He can look after himself, no question. He's probably searching for me right now with twice the resolve. If you happen upon him, please tell him that I remain in the catacombs and will lay
Catacombs
beside him, as always. Please send him my word, I beg of you. May the flames guide your way. If you happen upon that I remain in and will lay prisons, please send him may the flames.
Okay. I didn't think that was actually going to work. Ah, damn it, I killed it right before I was able to get the item. I might not be able to get that gem now. Oh, this time Kratos brings me into his world. Ow. Hey, we're all set. We gotta go this way, bud. Okay, cool. He just jumped to his death. Oh, cool. Ow. Oh, she already left. Okay. Running. I don't trust that I'm not going to die here, so we gotta pop this. Gotta get to that ember. I saw a blog once from a guy in Australia who saw a full Easter section in a store before Christmas. I had no idea if they even manufactured Easter stuff that early. I guess they do. Ow. This milk ring. Have you played Mario Brothers Wonder yet? It looks like a ton of fun. I have. I finished it a couple weeks ago. I think I 100%ed it also. As well, it has a check next to it, so I think I did it all right. I really liked it. I think it's one of the more, it's the equivalent, I would say, the Mario Odyssey to, hang on. This part I'm gonna die a lot to, so I should probably, yep, there I got him. I got shot. I got sliced at the end. I would equate Mario wonder to like a side-scroller Mario Odyssey where it's got like a lot of great elements for each level. It's not just like, you know, here are the same green mushroom kingdom levels. Here are some random desert ones. It's got a lot of pulp to it. Excuse me. The fact that it has almost every level has a unique wonder moment is amazing in and of itself. Not to mention, you know, the iconic piranha plant singing part is always good. I should have changed spells, but you know what? Whatever. Get out of here. Oh, actually, you know what? I just realized I can just go down this way. You try the online co-op thing and wonder? I did. What I liked about... excuse me. I know it's not like a traditional co-op, which I was kind of bummed out on, but I kind of liked seeing different players floating around like little ghosts. It kind of gave me, like, I hate the whole, like, oh, it's the Dark Souls of argument, but, like, it literally felt like I was playing Dark Souls, seeing ghosts of other players online at the same time, with a bit more helpfulness to it as well. Stab me with your own arrow. You know who I am? It's freedom like you ever knew. Excuse me as I cheat using the booby trap the Carthus set up themselves. Damn it. Gotcha. That's a hole that leads to an area we don't need to go to yet. Especially because it's skeleton wheels down there. But then there's also skeleton balls up here. That's my big sister play Mario Odyssey for the first time at a con back in 2018. She was upset that Mario didn't do the shrooms or get high, surface level Mario knowledge and humor. Yeah, that'll do it. Funny, haha, funny weed joke. Hey, 1 second. Excuse me, sorry.
Welcome, Hubspeak. Very then taken.
Okay. A bit more endurance.
Farewell, Ashen Nathan.
Tastes good, wasn't it?
PD, be careful. I don't want my work go squandered. Alright. You think people in the future will think Miyamoto did drugs like they think Lewis Carroll did drugs? He was the guy who wrote Alice in Wonderland. I don't know. I would hope people would have a bit more intelligence than that. What are they on when they made this? Weed? God, I can't even, like, do funny voices while I'm like this. God damn it. 1 sec. Excuse me. Anyway, okay. Back down into the catacombs. Okay. Let me just put this down here, since we're now deeper in the catacombs. And we'll be on our way. Ah! I tried being cool. Apparently Miyamoto didn't name Mario, Luigi, or Donkey Kong. He did name Really? Really, game? Oh. Oh, that's not good. Wow. Okay, we're just gonna see what happens when I quit out of the game. He did name Peach Kinopio, Peach Toad's Japanese name, and Koopa Bowser's Japanese name. Yeah, I know Koopa is supposed to be like, you know, it's a pun on Kappa since they're turtles. Yeah, I don't know what the hell just happened. It's like I find new ways to glitch out my game. I'm probably gonna die now. If the game might reset me. Okay. No, we're still stuck here. Alright, well, I didn't want to burn another fucking homeward bone, but I guess we gotta use that. That's annoying. That just happened. Anyway, write this down again. Wait for the skeletons this time to come back around before fully going in. Rats. And Koopa came from Korean porridge soup. Miyamoto thought it was a barbecue. He feels embarrassed about the mix-up to this day. Interesting. I always just assumed it was just another way to say Koopa. Thank you, Fortnite, for installing. I initially thought it was just like a reference to what's it called? I'm hearing footsteps. Are those footsteps or footsteps upstairs? I thought it was just because, like, you know, they're turtles and they would be based off Kappas. I'm just gonna shoot this till it's dead. Ah, really? I hate the crunching. Oh, cool. There's more of them. Oh my god. I saw a picture once that when Doug Bowser was sworn as CEO of Nintendo of America, they had a Bowser cake. I believe it. They made that joke when Doug Bowser first came on onto Nintendo. In a press conference they had, or a direct, they had Bowser come up as a guy in a bow tie taking the position, but then Doug Bowser for real showed up like, no, I'm the real Doug. But what's also funny is apparently they had to add an editor's note in Japan saying, like, the joke is that Koopa's name is Bowser in the Americas. They think they're so funny. That's totally what the rest of the Edit said. Oh my god, the fucking slimes. How many gosh dang slimes are there in this place? I'm surrounded by assholes. Carthus blood ring. Explode into bones. Okay, so let's not get stuck behind a stalagmite slash stalactite. That scene in Texas lab when a crowd of people at Chunky Cheese flew up in the air. That happened because the Korean animators didn't understand the meaning takeoff. Yeah, I think I remember hearing about that. It's really funny. Also, before we keep going down that way, there's like more parts in the catacombs I have to just check. Mostly up here. Okay, game. Where the hell is he? Oh, there he is. Jesus. Yo! Brought it away from me, will ya? Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh. Did not trust myself. Grave Warden's ashes. Also, remember hearing about a CGI short that showed inside of a warehouse and the animators didn't know what wooden pallet was, so they just used pictures of mouths as in pallets. That's funny. Oh, also, the ball ran back and forth so much we were able to get a dark gem. That's neat. Stinking hot for mustard. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Excuse me. Goodbye. Oh. Oh dear. Oh shit. Big rat. Oh Jesus, the rat. What, the rat survived? Whatever. Did you see the slightly artistic episode earlier today? Chris said he was looking forward to the Marvels because Kamala Khan was gonna be in it. I haven't watched it. I haven't even watched the Halloween one yet. Anyway, look at this little chalice. Look at this little funny cup. Let's touch it. Nothing can go wrong with a skeleton cup. Oh boy. That's a big spooky hand. Almost like it wants me to touch that nice glowing thing right there. And the fact that I can target things tells you otherwise, that we're bound a heap of trouble. Well, you can go to hell! Anyway, here's High Lord Wolnir. So, the challenge of him is to hit the gold before he climbs up the wall there and spews out poison. And we're done. Yeah, fun fact, last time I fought him, he got stuck in a loop where he would just pull out his sword, stab it into the ground and do a big explosion, then pull out his sword again. He went over that several times. I just made that fight 10 times easier being a sorcerer. I don't know how I stumbled into this, but apparently Black Manta, Aquaman's arch nemesis, is autistic. He ended up in Arkham Asylum when he was a kid because of that. Huh. That's an interesting tidbit. So anyway, we're done with the catacombs. Excuse me. Yeah, that's how quick that fight can become. Ah, damn it, I have to reset the area in order to talk to Henri. Yeah, Henri's still up there. Also, that story Chris told about the exploding autistic kid that got thrown into the chairs is the funniest thing ever. I recreate that if I wouldn't get injured. Oh yeah. It's so awful laughing at that, but like the context being there was a kid in Chris's school that was a bit too, like, you know, how do I say this politely, intense on the spectrum, that he became a bit of a hassle to deal with in school. And apparently some kid like, he was getting in another kid's face, and that kid threw him into a whole bunch of desks. And then Chris, a friend of Chris, took recording of that, and then he added explosive effects to it. This is from Sleepycast. Excuse me. Darren's now up to 20. Let me just see what Wolnir's soul, if it has a ring or a spell on it. Let's find out. I had come across any twisted souls. Oh, look at that. No rings though, so that means we should get this now. just make sure I'm not like crazy here. These are demon fists. That kid kept fighting and hurting others without any remorse. It's okay to laugh at him as someone legitimately on the spectrum. You have my permission. Thank you, Dean. It's just one of those things where it's like I know the context you're talking about, but me just starting to laugh midway. Mostly just because like the phrase "exploding autistic kid," it sounds so much meaner than it actually is. Anyway, I'm just double checking. Sorry, like I'm reading it right that he can only be consumed, acquired, church transport, looted to the great Wolnir's holy sword or the black serpent pyromancy. Okay, yeah. So this is Wolnir's holy sword. We don't need that. We need pyromancies and magic and all that. No, do not away overlay. Okay, so I said we were done with the catacombs. Yes and no. We're done with the catacombs of Carthage, but there's stuff below the catacombs that we can go and explore with now. Excuse me.
Hello. We meet again. Have you seen Horace anywhere? Oh yes, I see. It's that horrible man. Perhaps he's left the capsules. Oh, Horace, where have you gone off to?
Game. Maybe put like, I don't know, an invisible wall where I can talk to NPCs in peace without summoning a buttload of and I'm dead. I hope to God I talked to her all the way through. Stamper, shut up. That was really funny. People pull time stamps for that and said they had heard an angel. I forgot which one. And there are times he yells, Zamper would yell at like Corey and just shut up. So I'm trying to think which one. I know the most iconic one from Sleepy Cast was the Pop-Tarts argument. She gone. God damn it. Alright. I'm not the kind of person to try to skip through dialogue, but I really gotta like make sure she goes through her entire thing of dialogue, so forgive me if I don't. No, I haven't.
Oh, you abandoned me. Oh, you abandoned.
Okay. Alright. Now she's concerned for Horace, understandably so. Horace helps a lot. Here's a quick way to get a couple souls. Those This part kind of just sucks for that whole. Actually, you know what? If you look down, there's Horace right there. There he is. There's our buddy Horace. Do I have binoculars? I don't think I have binoculars. But yeah, that is him right there. He's right there. I wonder what Horace is up to. Let's go see him. Also, I love this part because, oh hey, look, a scary demon. Right? Ow, first of all. But then you slap that awake, and instead of fighting me, if it gets hurt, they should start fighting each other. As you can see, he's fighting him. Ooh, Black Blade. I think the Halloween versus Christmas bit from Sleepycast was probably... That was definitely the one that, like, really got me hooked on listening to them as a podcast. That actually introduced me to, like, listening to podcasts in general. Though I don't listen to a lot of them nowadays. I listen to, like, maybe 3. I listen to the Snark Tank with Chris Ray-Gun, Derek Some Black Guy, that's his name. Or that's his title, username, that's what he's known by. And Tom Sweeney, who is Chris Ray-Gun's roommate and friend. I then listened to the... There go those souls. I listened to the Basement Yard with these two guys, Frankie and Joey. They pop off a couple times on TikTok with a random clip from the podcast. And then I listened to the Killustrators Stumble Quest, which is a bunch of artists and animators. With the DM, you might know them as Topspin the Fuzzy. If you ever watch Lythero's videos, their animations pop up from time to time. Anyway, let's try this again and just wait for the ladder to be made proper. Unrelated, but I want to take a Hey Corey clip and edit out everyone else so Corey's talking to nothing. Why can't I aim? Hold on, Sonic, let me finish. Oh, that would take a lot of... That would be so... I'm sure some people have made jokes about that, but that would be hilarious. Anyway, I'm gonna bring this guy down here, because there's a bunch of spooky, scary skeletons. There we go. Now we have a soul of a demon. Hello, Corey. It's Ronald Reagan. Get the fuck out! Witch's ring. Wicked witch. Smoldering lake. Okay, so this is a weird area because first of all, the biggest enemy here is a giant three crossbow ballista that we gotta somehow get up there to stop, and also there's a giant worm here. I don't know why I went this way, because he's gonna block me in every step of the way. Alright, now, here's a little tidbit I learned. If you sit right here, so we're gonna... We're just gonna sit right here. We'll still be in the way of the ballista knowing we're here, but every shot will hit the worm. Well, okay. Every shot when the worm stays still. Alright, it should be dead now. In the next hit. There it is. Some people theorize that that worm is what Solaire from Dark Souls 1 becomes because of the glowworm that possesses his mind. But I think that's just silly. What is your favorite Zack cartoon? The only ones I've seen other than Smiling Friends is Father's Jewel and Get Out of My Car. I really love his series with Chris, The Hellbenders, which was pretty much like the prototype for what Smiling Friends would become. Though it would star both Chris and Zack as the main characters. Okay, so yeah, there's no spells with this soul. So we can go ahead and use that for soul leveling up. There we go. I really like his like clown robbery one.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then touch taking.
Excuse me. Anyway, we're gonna start putting more into intelligence.
Farewell, Ashen One, made of...
Because we're supposed to be the magic boy.
How?
Gracious, passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
Oh, by the way, now we can dress up as the Undead Legion if we wanted to.
Ashen one.
Ashen one, bring more souls.
Ah, just good, wasn't he?
Excuse me. Pretty be careful.
Back again, I see. Perfect timing, too. I'm in need of a diversion. Come again.
Ah, there you are, Unkinru. I am pleased to have a pupil as dedicated as you. Yes, here we are. It's been long indeed. With this, I can teach you more sophisticated pyromancies. Splendid. I can boast I am your tutor a little longer. I'm afraid I cannot accept this. This pyromancy tome is dark and delves into the depths of men where an untouchable flame resides. I cannot comprehend this myself, let alone teach it to you. It is a spell forbidden in the Great Swamp, and nearly everywhere else too. Only one terribly afflicted or burdened by deep sorrow could begin to understand this.
Okay, well, we gotta get another pyromancer to teach us that. Because he's a big baby.
What is it?
Do not be gone long.
Oh, hello, you're back and in one piece.
You can keep us.
Goodbye. Oh, this place. Ooh, yet to give in, eh? Good. The firekeeper must be twitching with delight. But what do you really know about these Lords of Cinder? These supposed legends? Let's take Aldrich, for one. A right and proper cleric. Only he developed a habit of devouring men. He ate so many that he bloated like a drowned pig, then softened into sludge. So they stuck him in the Cathedral of the Deep, and they made him a Lord of Cinder, not for virtue, but for might. Such as a lord, I suppose. But here I ask, do we have a sodding chance?
Excuse me.
At the foot of Lothric Castle, an old path still runs below the tower in the undead settlement. It was used to transport sacrifices to the Cathedral of the Deep. You should see where it leads. If you've the stones, right?
I got plenty of titanite. Oh, wait, that's not what you mean.
You haven't given up yet? Then you're a brasher lad than I thought. You can make better use of this. I don't need it. Not now I've flown the coop. The undead legion of Faerun
It's-
is a caravan of undead, sworn by wolf's blood to contain the abyss. The legion will bury a kingdom at the first sign of exposure. Joyous bunch, really. Gaining admission to the legion is a matter of some ceremony. Inside their keep, snuffing out the flames of 3 altars opens the door to the wolf blood. Even cursed undead won't believe their special. I pity the sorry soul.
Sorry, I'm skipping over them because we already did all this. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
Admission to the legion is an inside even a cry. You oft the lords of sin.
There it is.
The undead legion. So that's how they're delivered to their thrones. I pity the sorry souls. Is that really Lordship's last reward? I failed to thank you for helping them find their final resting place.
Yeah, see, I did one.
I pity the sorry souls.
Okay.
You found a proper red eye. Brilliant. I knew you were no ordinary man. Now invade and pillage all you like. And if you grow weary of your duty, you too may become a finger. Come on, give yourself to Rosaria of the Cathedral of the Deep. Now invade and if you grow... Come on.
Finger? What do you think this is? Elden Ring? Anyway, also making sure, before we go back down into the smoldering lake, if he's still not here, what the hell? Here's an odd question. What is one of the most interesting things you own? I have a pair of bricks from Walt Disney's abandoned Laugh-O-Gram. It's the Laugh-O-Gram studio in Kansas City. I used to live near there. Okay, you know the... Excuse me. You know the, you ever heard of Cyanide and Happiness? There was two of the guys at a convention years back. This is probably now like a decade now, but I got, because I bought 2 of their posters, right? Or at least, well, no, 2. One of them got all, you know, wrinkly and probably got tossed. And I got a special request, and I asked them to draw like a ninja, and the man with the most comfortable ass, if you're familiar with that short. And so it's just a stick figure happily sitting on the blade of a katana while crying a little with a ninja just standing there. It wasn't specifically my ninja, mind you, but it was just something I thought would be funny. So I guess the answer to your question, I got like a custom request art from the guys from Cyanide and Happiness. Anyway, here's this boss right here. Yeah, we just get to fight the boss like right away. I have mixed feelings on this boss, mostly because their geometry is very weird sometimes. Like, I get stuck behind the club. And he likes to do that. And that. I also have a drawing by an artist from Hallmark Cards and a drawing of the indie comic character Erna. I keep them both in a frame on my wall. That's a better solution than me. Meanwhile, mine is just strung up by... it's barely hanging on. It has one... It probably has... It had 2 thumbtacks in there, but I'm only seeing 1 right now on the wall, and it's being kept up by being, like, nudged next to another poster with a tack in it also, but not in that poster specifically. Oh my god. Yeah, you see, something about him, I don't know what it is, like the way how he holds the club down towards the ground in front of him always kind of comes in like a net. Hold a Kickstarter to preserve. I would rather hold a Kickstarter to get myself a proper PC before I do that. And even then, I wouldn't do a Kickstarter. I would just like try to promote more like commissioning work so I can do that. Oh my god. We gotta go around the dead bodies of all the bosses from the first game. I'm just gonna use my magic now at this point. Oh. Ow. Oh, also, check this out. At this point, the old Demon King uses all of his power to try to explode on you. Phrasing, I know. But now, he can't do anything, so he just kind of sits here. Like he can't even bring up his club. How sad. How tragic. Your Splatoon Shiver cartoon happened again, by the way. Shiver won the last Splatfest, and no one is happy. Yeah, my friends told me that the other night, so I retweeted it on Twitter. I'm not the kind of person to just purposely re-upload animations or art like that, unless it's like on something like Twitter, where it's like, oh, it's National Frisbee Day. Here's my Frisbee Day animation I did 5 years ago. But like, other than that, anyway, yeah, so I wasn't kidding. These are all, if you remember the one time I played Dark Souls 1 on here, you might recognize all the demons from the first game here. You got your stray demons, you got your Taurus demons, and you got a couple Capra demons all dead in the water. And if you look a little bit more obscured, there's a couple of not here. Remember there being like a couple of centipede demons strewn about. I think that's one right there. That looks like one right there. That's one right there. All the way up there. And another one right over here. Yeah, so the whole thing is like these demons are going extinct. I think. I don't really remember. But all the demons born from chaos are all dying out. Their flames are all weakening and such like that. So I'm actually gonna skip the rest of Smoldering Lake, at least for now, just because there's really nothing there other than that fight and the worm. And you saw how like much I was getting slapped around by the old demon lord, so we're just gonna, or old demon king, we're just gonna keep moving forward. Alright, yep, pyromancy. Is there anything else? Just the club. Okay. Pasinci Day animation. I thought about doing Pasinci Day stuff. Chaos Bed Vestiges. Traces of the tumultuous seabed that birthed the beings known as demons hurls chaos flame that scorches vicinity. Demons born from fire bore its smoldering essence and perished soon after. Man shares this rapport with the flames to this day.
Welcome, hub speak. Very well, then TheArgoNinja. Farewell, Ashen One. May the
Tis good, wasn't he?
Pretty be careful.
Oh, hello, and in one piece.
You can... As...
Okay. So we're just gonna keep moving. I'll go down into the catacombs and pick stuff, anything that I missed down there. Imagine if there was a Tears of the Kingdom dungeon named the Firelink Shrine. I would be alert as all hell and curious where this kind of place is going. Anyway, here's a completely different place. Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. So anyway, we should just be just fine. We're gonna mosey on down. Uh-oh. Oh god. Ow. Ow. That really hurt. Let's try that again. Oh, I'm dead. Geometry. Ooh. Is this a callback to the Gaping Dragon? I don't know. Apparently, okay. Oh, that's how it gets into the praying position. Anyway, here's another sad visual here. This used to be a person. Oh. I saw a YouTube post a little while ago of a drawing the creator of Animaniacs did with the CEO of Warner Brothers Discovery getting crushed by an anvil by Yakko, Wacko, and Dot. Really weird to see. Sounds weird, pretty weird indeed. Now they're nice enough to give you a home run if you forgot the peculiar doll. But luckily I didn't. Because I am smart. Anyway, there's a... so... Kill the sullen beast at the bridge in the area of the phone. Reload the world. Find our sun sign on the bridge around where the sullen beast spawns. Okay. I'm gonna go back and level up, but also I have 2 undead bone shards I can use to improve my Estus.
Welcome host speak. Very well, then take. Farewell, Ashen. May the
Okay, so hopefully that'll keep my bone shards, or my Estus, better healing. One sec. Excuse me. What time is it? It's 10:41. Here it is. Answer Sirius of the Sunless Realms call for cooperation and be summoned as a phantom? Yes. This is a questline I didn't know existed, just because I didn't bother wanting to deal with characters who tell me to piss off. Hey, isn't this the guy from Dark Souls 2 that wanted to kill Pate? Ow. Shouldn't just dump doo-doo on my face. Duty fulfilled. Duty.
thank you for your kind assistance. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
You ever watched the Hulu Animaniacs? I only ever saw clips of it on YouTube. Some of it looked good, but some of it looked way too self-aware. And yeah, it's the problem with when you come up with like TV show comedies like this are really too much like wink to the audience, never have a genuine joke. Also, it unfortunately also suffers. It didn't last on it like too long, but I think even into the second season, I watched like the first season and I thought there were some pretty good bits in there. But what's it called? Because until he fucking leaves this mortal coil, everyone's gonna rely on Donald Trump jokes, and I'm just sitting here like, yes, he's bad man. Laugh. And don't get me wrong, don't get it twisted. I don't like Trump at all. I'm just saying, like, at a certain point, we gotta write actual comedy. But yeah, I only watched the first season of the Hulu Animaniacs. I never watched the second one. There she is.
I have have not thanked you for your generous rescue. That dark spirit was one of Rosaria's fingers. Vile bastard offspring who lurk in the darkness. My sworn enemies. Fearsome invaders, to say the least. I would not have made it alone. You have my deepest gratitude. If you require help on your travels, I offer you my sign. Blessing of the moon upon your journey. If you require help on your travels, I offer you my sign. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
See, Aldrich use the summon sign outside of Corresponding Island. There's something to kill the object. No, this step. This step, a unique budding green blossom. When you return to your world, holding a Hunter's armor, the sunset armor set will be right by the Pit of Hollows bonfire, and the sunset shield will be Hodrick's grave. Between Firelink Shrine and the Uexgonded bonfire. Oh. You may need to cut out disappear. After the fallout of the city, she will swear fealty to you. If you decline, it is for pine and becomes hollow at the Pit of Hollows. If you accept her vows, she will not fight back if you choose to kill her, allowing the player to easily get her equipment. After defeating Twin, her corpse can be found at their grandfather's grave between Firelink Shrine and Uexgonded bonfires. Containing solid element armor, and her armor can be purchased in the shipment. Okay, I was just... Yeah, so I'll do the rest of this quest, but I was just making sure because she has that ring is what I needed. You feel like you dodged a bullet by not keeping up with the show. I only saw the first season of Netflix Ultron, and apparently the show eventually got really bad. Let me tell you how I haven't watched a series. I have not committed to a series since the end of Lost. The end of Lost put such a bitter taste in my mouth. I basically said, you know what? No more dramas and series. They all eat the shit. I wasn't really this committed to the bit, but like I did eventually just kind of stop watching television for a while. So like, you know, I never watched Game of Thrones, never watched Walking Dead fully. Yeah, every time like I see a new show, I'm just like come out that has like such a crap ending. I'm like, well, glad I didn't get invested in that. Also, look at that. Look at that weird fella. I like the little ding off his shield there. I don't really watch mainstream stuff like Squid Game or any other stuff you mentioned, so I'd hope I won't run into too many end of Lost or Game of Thrones in my lifetime. Yeah, I like watched the first 2 episodes of Squid Games. I got the premise already, and it was meme to death. Like, I already know. I don't know, like, I know, like, the major twists in Squid Games, but, like, I don't, like, I know, like, the games that they play afterwards as well, for the most part, because they're just memed in Roblox and other, like, Crab Game. Crab Game, for example, is an example of the type of games you play in that getting memed on. Ow. This part sucks because there's just random fire witches who will just set you on fire unnecessarily. I saw a video once where Vine Sauce Joel played crab games with some other streamers for a charity stream. He pushed one of his friends into the water only to fall in immediately after. Yeah, that's crab game for you. Oh god. What sucks about crab game is like you die, you fall in, you accidentally just fall in because you nudged yourself forward a little too much, and there's nothing you can do afterwards. Now look at that. A couple of elongated people walking by. I wonder what that's about. There's Andre. Or Henri. I don't know why I keep saying Andre.
Oh, I thought it might be you. Good to see you. I never managed to find Horace. But my duty must be done, even alone, as an unkindled Lord Seeker. For the children I knew, bless their souls. We all have our reasons, don't we? Please, take this. Recompense for my foolish request. And also a token of protection. May the flames guide your way. Ah, you are brave indeed, to face your duty alone.
Duty.
I would do well to learn from you. May the flames guide your way. Ah,
I gotta keep talking to people because they also give me poses that I need. Hey, look, a Proof of Concord cap. That's another, what's it called that we're gonna need? You know what? Here, we're gonna start. Proof of the Concord. No, wait, not that. Not that one. Blue Sentinels. We're gonna start being Blue Sentinels, so we summon in and help people.
Whatever forward? Why? Lady Uria.
Chameleon. Yeah, in case if you were wondering what that is, that leads to Londo quest, and we're not doing that for this one. I may or may not have just like stopped myself from getting more spells or rings or whatever, but you know what? We're just gonna keep on trucking. Jesus Christ. I forget how fucking annoying these things are. Yeah, the thing about Squid Game is I feel like everyone kind of lost the message of the show. And now we have, like, we had Mr. Beast's whole, like, oh, we have our own Squid Games, and now Netflix is making its own Squid Game series. It's like, you guys missed the whole, like, commentary about, you know, desperation for, like, money and capitalism and all that, blah, blah, blah. Right? Like, you forgot what that all meant, didn't you? Jesus. Yeah, I hear you. Look at these nightmarish dogs. They got skulls on their heads. I mean, almost all of them do. Always should. Human skulls, though. That means it's extra spooky. Oh my god. Blue gem. Alright. Excuse me. guess there's literally nothing else up here. I'm probably gonna end the stream soon, just because we're at about 2 hours, and the next two options for bosses aren't for a while. So I'm gonna end the stream when we get to the next bonfire. Oh yeah, also there's gross nightmare centipedes around here. What do they do? I don't know. They're just kind of nightmarish. Fun fact, if you didn't kill the beast that's up there, it would come down here and fight you in the water. Oh, I'm being summoned to another world. Alright, how much of this is PvP? Okay. Ah, what the fuck? There we go. Ooh, sweet. We got both the shackle and proof of the Concord. I guess that makes sense since it was a mad spirit. I don't want to fall all the way down there. That's a bad ending. Okay, so this will lead us back upward, but we're actually going to go in the other way under the sewers. But I think that's a good place to end it for now. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry we didn't end on a boss fight, other than finding that mad invader. I'm just, you know, it's one of those things where it's starting to get late, and my voice is already as hoarse as it is. I don't need to be screaming about any BS fights I'll probably have to deal with in the future. Alright, so tomorrow, we're probably we'll pick this up.
Very well, then taken up.
Yes.
Farewell, Ashen, may the flame.
Ah, just good, wasn't he? Pretty, I don't.
Oh, hello. Fine work, I say. Discovering Irithyll in the Boreal Valley, all in a day's work. If the tales are true, it is home to all moon-worshipping nobles, and should be packed with treasure. What do you think? Shall I go and see what I can find? A fine choice. I am Grey Rat the Thief. What I bring back will be worthy of that name.
Let me just make sure he's not carrying anything that will require me to worry about him if I accidentally kill him or something or whatever. It doesn't look like it. He's not carrying any rings. He's not carrying any spells.
I am Grey Rat.
Alright.
Goodbye. I will leave for some time. So long for now. Do stay safe, you hear? Or my efforts will have been for naught.
Back again, I saw Victor.
Okay, I can't buy everything on him right away or else he'll leave, I think. Yeah, anyway.
Promise to stay.
That's going to be a stream for now. Thank you to everybody who stopped by to watch. I will see you tomorrow. Alright? Bye-bye.